What's up, Jeffrey, Jenya, Sarah, Emmy. What's up, Soulless?
Using a technique called facial
What's up,
superimposition,
Bo
forensic anthropologist made a
or
preliminary
Bo?
finding that the unidentified skeleton was 31-year-old Scarlet
Welcome,
Wood.
everybody.
But this wasn't an
What's up,
identification that would hold up in court.
Sports Talk?
Investigators had sent the remains to an outside forensic.
Make sure y'all tap the screen. Tap the screen. What's up, Shannon?
No one can quite understand.
What's up,
The lab was unsuccessful.
Matilde Pinoel? I can't say your name. What's up, Delilah? Lisa, CMT, Amber. Welcome, everybody. Peacekeeper.
Nothing seemed to be coming of the
Pocos, Cash, Tina.
After the first year passed,
Welcome, everybody.
upset about it.
What's up, Peacekeeper? Welcome, Herbie, Martha, Heather. Oh. Make sure y'all tap the screen and share the live. Give us our welcome and appreciated.
And found just enough tooth pulp to generate a DNA profile.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
And with more digging,
Y'all give me 1 minute, please.
Scarlet Wood had surgery performed on her finger just before she disappeared, and that a biopsy was performed.
By law, I guess medically they have to keep these things for 7 years, I was told. I spoke to the doctor who did the operation on her.
What's up, Karen?
That I could go through
Clark's doll, Tina, Thailand. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Tap the screen, share the live. What's up, Josh? Madison.
When the DNA came back,
Welcome, everybody. What's up, Texas? What's up, Tree? Hug away.
with her,
Allie. What's up, everybody? Ghostbusters, Virginia, Bella, Big G, Big Dog, Joni. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Chaos Show. Tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are appreciated. I have my live goal up there. Welcome back, Heaven. What's up, Sunflower? Matt's Angel. Fed Baby. Welcome, everybody. I don't know why this phone is not staying up, y'all. JD, what's up? Karen, Beth, Freckles, Deb, what's up, y'all?
they end up pushing her.
Sangria Queen, T, Heather, Patricia, Ashley, welcome everybody. Freya, Jeb,
Against the nightstand,
Linda,
Midori Albert believes it's more likely her
Mari.
was pushed into the table forcibly.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Prosecutors also believe Boyer broke her ribs.
First of all, I'm not selling anything, and why does it matter?
Boyer was able to carry Scarlett's body outside to his truck without attracting notice.
What's up, Redneck Nana?
He then took her to the market,
Renea!
the trucking company where he worked. The evidence
Welcome, everybody. Tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are welcome and appreciated. I got a live goal up there.
and then
I learned a lot from her skeleton. And
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
in April of 2007,
Oh,
John Boyer pled guilty to a charge of second-degree murder.
welcome, everybody.
12 years in prison.
So, Renee, like,
Scarlett's family,
I think you should just get in a boat with your kids and get out of there.
enormity of the crime.
Oof, what? Oof, what, sir?
I still don't think.
Right, if you come over here to the Chaos Show, you are going to get blocked being rude.
Investigators also suspect
My mods do not play that. Especially the one that's in here right now. She definitely don't play that.
When he saw the photo, he stopped everything and said, I know her. She's a prostitute. I'll have sex with her. I want an attorney. So based on
Welcome everybody. Tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are welcome and appreciated. Good vibes only. Welcome. Welcome everybody. Okay, so listen, Renee. Okay, so the person that's been I'm okay. I'm getting over some type of virus, the flu or something. How are you? Okay, so Renee, there's a person that stays, in the next room, right? Girl, tell me why I haven't seen them in a couple days, and like they ordered food, and it's just been sitting outside their door for like all day since 10 o'clock this morning. So tomorrow, if I don't see them, I'm gonna have to tell somebody because it's just a little creepy. Welcome, Sunflower.
A young boy is the only witness to murder, but he didn't see
Yeah, so for like the last 5-6 days, like I've been doing pretty much nothing but like sleeping and stuff. Today I feel better. My stomach's just a little messed up and my back hurts, but I'm actually able to eat something now. That's what I was thinking, Renee. But like I was like, alright, like let me just give it till tomorrow. Just maybe I'm being paranoid. But that's definitely what I was thinking, and I was like, oh my god, I hope not, because that'd be traumatic.
Four-year-old Johnny Huffman was usually driven to preschool by a family member.
For real, because my whole thing is this, right? So if you order food, wouldn't you get it? Like, why would you just let it sit outside all day and night? Like, it's still out there now. That makes no sense.
When he got to his classroom
And like, I haven't heard any TV, any noises, nothing coming from over there. And usually, like, I will hear like the TV or like stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, tomorrow, if it's still there and nothing's changed, I'm definitely gonna like say something. I'm just not trying to pry because I don't want them to like be over there and then like be pissed that the front desk came to the door. But I was thinking too, like, oh, tomorrow maybe I'll just like knock on the door and just be like, oh, if they answer, oh, I just want to let you know your food's out here. It's been out here all night, something like that. But yeah, it's just weird to me.
Because her injuries were not just to her head, but also to her
It is weird to me.
Started to wake up and raise her hand because it showed an injury to the hand as well as to her face.
Welcome everybody, welcome in.
That Jack Myers was the primary target. The motive didn't appear to be robbery. No money or valuables were missing.
Yes, I know y'all hear the forensic files on the TV.
Money from the pizza business that they ran. There was a significant amount of cash in that deposit bag.
So when I can, I'm gonna get some gel and I'm gonna start like gelling my hair down like this. Oh, hold on. Like this to the sides so that I can keep my middle part, and so hopefully my hair will start growing like down instead of every other direction.
Jack or Linda having a minivan, so it struck her as very odd that the minivan would be backing out of the residence at that time.
Welcome in everybody. Welcome. Tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are welcome and appreciated. I got a live goal up there. If y'all want to do it, you can. If not, that's cool too. How's everybody's night going?
Investigators also found shoe impressions in the dirt. Casts were made for later analysis.
It was a partial print of the shoe.
What's up, Bunny?
Not a complete, full impression of the
Bree.
entire shoe, just a partial print.
Welcome in everybody. Welcome. Tap the screen, share the live.
His great-grandparents had custody because his mother was a teenager and too young to care for him. When questioned
What's up, Becky
Johnny
Jean?
told police he didn't hear any loud
Yeah, until the 14th. And then after the 14th, well, I have to check out on the 14th. So I gotta try and figure something out from the 14th to the 19th. So I'll have 5 days that I have to come up with on my own. And then food from now until then. Which,
But Johnny was able to tell investigators
it's still stressful, but it's a lot less... less stressful than what it was. Thank you, Andrea, for the roses. Appreciate you. It's a lot less stressful than what it was. I will say that. I'm just glad that, like, I was in a room when I got sick, because there's no way I would have made it in the car being sick. No way. Bring.
Tastes like never before. Because Domino's has never had stuffed crust before. Seriously. What we do now.
And I just feel kind of like super freaking dehydrated because no matter how much I drink, I'm still thirsty. Thank you, Renee.
For twice as long as Pepsi.
Appreciate all the gifts, y'all.
Prevention with just 1 pill a day. Choose acid prevention. Choose Nexi.
So, yeah. Haley, welcome. So, yeah, I'm definitely, like, glad that I was not in the car.
What are you waiting for? Go
Oh,
to Zeus today.
dude.
For more than a decade, Marcy
Thank you, Renee.
and again.
Thank you, Andrea. Oh, that's a new one. I never seen that one. That's cute. What is it, a Joker cat? A Jester cat, yeah. That's cute. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Renee, for the tiny diny. They be having some names for these that are, like, super fucking cute.
For years, one supplement claimed it improved memory.
Welcome, everybody. Tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are welcome and appreciated. I have a live goal up there. Thank you, Renee. If y'all want to help with that. If not, that's cool. Otherwise, just come in, catch a vibe, be nice. Because if you're not nice, we'll be not nice back. Yo, I cannot wait until my hair is long enough to get a sew-in at this point. Because this right here, I feel like the dude off of Dragon Ball Z, y'all.
With our professionally inspired bond and
Like, if I had some gel...
striking colors on all hair types.
That is true, Andrea. That is definitely true. Like, if I were to spike my hair like this, right? I would look like the guy off of Dragon Ball Z.
Stretch are unmatched. The signature firm semi-spread collar adds a touch of sophistication and class.
But I haven't felt good this week, so I haven't done anything. Like, this makeup day, you see, this is like 5 days old.
And because of the design,
Mascara and stuff that's rubbed off that I'm like, you know what? I will take care of it when I feel better.
20% off site-wide at collarsandco.com.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5.
So how bad is the...
This iPad Pro sold for less than $34.
Oh, thanks, Andrea.
Sold for less than $50.
Renea, how bad is the flooding where you are? Like, in your exact area where you live? Like,
With custom framing made easy.
like how high is it?
FrameBridge will frame it with the highest quality materials. Millions of custom frames. And
Welcome in, Ashley.
FrameBridge.com.
My leg. Welcome, Teresa.
just before dawn, an unidentified gunman
Sylvie.
in Bradford, Ohio, and killed the owners, Jack and Linda Myers. It was clear to
You're welcome,
investigators
Teresa.
that double homicide had nothing to do.
No, I have pants on.
Nobody appeared to have
How are
ransacked
you, Sylvie?
closets or anything looking for anything. So it appears to the investigators that whoever had
Well, I have shorts on,
obviously done it
so.
because they intended to kill Jack and Linda Myers.
The couple had been married for 7 years and each had children from previous marriages.
Yeah, I've been, I was sick, Sylvie. I had, like the flu or some kind of, thank you, Renee. or some kind of virus. I'm getting better now, but my stomach is still a little messed up. But other than that, I'm alright. The church approved another week in the motel, and then so I have to check out on the 14th now. So I'll only have to come up with enough to stay in the hotel for 5 days, and then food and stuff. So yeah, how are you? Thank you, Renea.
Not surprisingly, some of these people were
Thank you for all the gifts, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
That if people weren't paying their car payment,
Yeah, so yeah, I will tell you this. It's a lot easier to come up with like 5 days staying here and food than having to stress about everything. Like right now, all I'm worried about is food, because I will figure out, you know, the rest as time goes.
They all identified the same person.
Thank you so much, Renee, for the heart puffs.
is the biological father of the 4-year-old little boy. That
Welcome in, everybody. Make sure y'all tap the screen and share the live. Gifts are appreciated. There's a live goal up there if y'all want to help with it. If not, that's cool too. Welcome everybody in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jenny, welcome. Liz, welcome. Let me tap my screen a little bit. Usually I tap my screen when I first start the live, y'all, but I just was like, whatever, I'll just hop on, because I haven't been on in a while. Welcome, Ashley. Sunflower, thank you for liking the live. Thank you to everybody tapping the screen. I appreciate y'all so much. What's everybody up to? I hope everybody is being safe with all the crazy, insane weather that has been going on everywhere. It was crazy. I seen that last night. There was snow in Michigan while there was tornadoes down south. I'm like, that is insane. Insane. Today we had like snow and rain mixed, and it was cold out, but it was sunny out. It was so weird.
Greg Myers denied having any involvement in the murder of his father or stepmother.
Thank you to everybody for tapping the live.
And punched in at 5:23 a.m.
Yes, Andrea, like, the weather everywhere has been super crazy, and they said something about, like, solar flares is what's causing it to be, like, so crazy. Like, last year and this year, solar flares have been, like, super strong, I guess. So, maybe, like, after the summer, we'll get back to, like, normal weather. But I just pray for everybody that's in areas that's been getting, like, the really severe weather, and I hope everybody stays safe.
2 sizes bigger than the shoe impressions found at the crime scene. And police found no green overalls or hunting outfit like the one Johnny described seeing on the night of the murders. With no other
So y'all
suspects, police were starting to worry that the murders might never...
Yeah, it's just insane. I kind of feel like the places that, like, didn't used to get snow and stuff like that are now getting snow and stuff like that, and then the places that, like, have always gotten snow are getting less snow, because I'm in Wisconsin and we really this whole winter haven't had much snow at all, so it's just crazy. Yeah. Oh, for all those people who were talking crap, obviously my nails were old because they're off.
If you take or have taken Humira for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis and still have symptoms,
Like, I was just thinking too, I was like, dang, I gotta travel this summer, like,
is right for you.
and I just hope that, like, we get lucky and don't have no tornadoes or no, like, super bad weather, because last year we had, like, a couple places where we had tornadoes, and, you know, like, we're in trailers and stuff, so when we're out there, it's like we either go in a bathroom or whatever shelter they provide for us to go into in case of, like, a tornado. So hopefully it's good weather this year.
CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with the heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor.
But last year we did have
B or C. Smoked.
one place that we went to where we got like 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and it was insane. The wind was insane. Like it was insane. I mean, the storm didn't really last that long, but when the wind gusts first started coming up, it was insane. I was like, holy crap, like you probably could have got blown away. Like it was crazy. They're probably screen recording this live, and I do not even care, dude.
90% of people over 50 already have the virus that causes shingles, and it could reactivate
Until the 14th, 7 days. So I have to figure out how to pay from the 14th till the 19th. And I have to come up with food as well, so. But it's a lot better than nothing. Yes, it is, Cali Love. I'm so appreciative of it, of them. What's everybody doing? Make sure y'all tap the screen, share the live, interact. It's a lot of people in here and nobody's saying nothing.
Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection.
Thank you, Renee and Andrea, for liking the live. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Renee, for sharing the live. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know you're here, Andrea. You and Renee are like the only two that have been talking, but it's supposed to be like all these people in here. It's like... That's okay, Kelly. You said it's midnight there, so you're only in like an... So is it Pacific time or what over there? What's up, Blind? Welcome in.
The medical examiner estimated that Jack and Linda...
Oh, you moved from Cali. Where are you at now?
Between 4 and 6 a.m. The prime suspect, Jack's 25-year-old son Greg, had an alibi for at least part of that time. He said he was in
you're in Florida? So are you guys having like hurricane weather or no?
I remember specifically having 5:23 a.m. He remembered the exact time he supposedly clocked in on that day. Other than that, he denied going there his father's house.
Or like, what's y'all weather like in Florida?
Did have a motive. He was in financial trouble.
What's up, Evie? Welcome.
His father's farmhouse in the event of his death.
That's crazy. What's up, Hysteria? What's up, TikTok Shop? Welcome, everybody. Come in, say hi, speak, interact. Tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are welcome.
That was going to come to Greg. It was mostly assets that he would receive, and that asset was in the form of property.
Yeah, I don't know. The weather is just insane.
Investigators and volunteers searched all known traffic.
See, it's not midnight here yet. It's only 11:17.
Systematically, we're going to all the bridges, all of the known routes. There's only so many.
Wisconsin.
Gotten there in a reasonable amount of time.
I'm in Wisconsin. Welcome, Jessica.
They had come up empty.
So, y'all.
Still had one more place to look.
It's not that bad. So my youngest daughter turned 13 today, y'all. And let me tell you. First of all, my kids look just like me, and it's crazy because like they are so grown and beautiful. I like went through a whole thing. I was like, oh my gosh, my baby is 13. Like, bro.
The same width as the masking tape that was wrapped around on the homemade silencer device left at the crime scene.
Like crazy. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I keep thinking, like, man, pretty soon I'm gonna end up being, like, a grandma. Like, my oldest kid, I have 2 kids. My oldest daughter's 18 and my youngest is 13.
A black plastic bag that had floated down the river and become caught in some
Maddie, what's up? Welcome.
It only makes sense. If the guy was going to throw the shotgun in the river, he's also going to show the other forensic evidence in the river.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, my oldest graduates from high school in June, and I was like, I don't even know how to feel about this. Like, when your kids are kids, you know, you can, like,
Other items of clothing.
you have more control. What's up, Queen? Over, like, what they do, who they hang out with, stuff like that. And then it's like when they're adults, it's more scarier, I feel like, because it's like,
Examination of the cast taken at the scene.
like, they gotta make their own decisions in their own life now, and it's like, man, like, it's insane. You know, you just want them to, like, you just hope that they make the right choices and decisions and stuff like that. And it's kind of like bittersweet. Welcome in, everybody. Tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are welcome. Feel free to speak. So, yeah, it's just like insane. And there's days where I'm like, oh, I wish my babies were still like little babies, you know, but such is life, such is life.
Thousandths of an inch, but the compressed metal goes a lot deeper into the metal. To restore the serial number,
I can't wait to get off this live and see how many times it's been screen clipped and crap. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll have that problem with my kids because of certain things that have occurred in their lifetime. I'm pretty sure they're gonna stay far away from that, thank God. But that's all I can do. What's up, manipulation? But that's all. Can you get that manipulation person out of here, Renea? Because look at their bio. Renea, I'm sorry. They're not going to stay little for forever, my love. Oh, yeah. As parents, we're always going to worry. Like, always. And it's crazy because... Thank you. We always think, like, it's going to be different when they're adults. No. Haley! But I feel like it's worse when they're adults. Because you don't have no control, like, anymore. I don't even like to say control, but you know what I mean? You can't, like, guide them as much anymore because they're still going to make up their own mind when they're kids. You can say, like, no, you can't do that. But when they're adults, it's like they're going to live their life how they want to and do what they want to do, regardless of the advice. But you still have to just give them the advice and hope and pray for the best. And hope that you, like, did a good job instilling certain things in them. What's up, Lisa? TT, what's up? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Tap the screen. Share the live. Gifts are welcome. Interact. Welcome back. Welcome in, Debbie. But yeah, it's just insane to me, like, time went super fast. I mean, granted, I had my kids at a younger age, so, like, you know, like, I'm still a young mom. Thank you, Renea. I'm still a young mom, which I'm glad, because then that, like, hopefully I'll get to see, like, more of their life being younger. Like, see them graduate, see them get married, see my grandkids, stuff like that, without being too old to enjoy it. Oh, Renea, you did good, boo, because I had my first one at 17. I had my first one at 17, my second one at 24. But, you know, I will say I'm blessed that I had my kids when I did, because I can no longer have kids, so, you know.
Ask your doctor about eye survey.
Whew.
Eye survey is an eye injection.
2, I wouldn't be able to do twins. I love babies and I love being a mom, but twins, no. No, 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 no.
Iservil may temporarily increase eye pressure.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Renee, but at least you're blessed to have the ones that you have. Welcome in, Elsie. not he was an oops. Welcome in, Beagle Mama. Oh, my back is killing me, y'all. Killing me. What's up, Casey? How are you, Beagle Mama? How is everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Ow. Right, Andrea? Twins is insane. Dude, like, those people that have, like, 8 babies at one time, 6 babies at one time, I'm like, are you insane? Are you insane?
2 numbers belong to individuals who advertise shotguns for sale in a local.
Like, what was that family that used to have, like, 20 kids? And they just kept having more and more and more and more and more, and I'm like, God dang. What, right?
The man who identified himself as Greg Myers bought a 12-gauge Winchester shotgun. Adams identified Myers' picture from a photo lineup.
I'm glad mine are 6 years apart. What's up, Britt? Because, like, my thought process was like, alright, cool, so, like, one,
But prosecutors needed to find a way to definitively tie Greg Myers to the evidence found in the garbage bag.
What does that mean? What is that?
Scientists looked once more at the pair of latex
What the hell? Okay, whatever.
Most fingerprints are perspiration is 99%.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so, like, the first one was 6 when I had my second one. I was like, cool, you're in school, you're out of diapers, like, you know what I'm saying? You can listen and know what I'm talking about. Like, great, perfect, perfect. What's up, C7? And I'm not gonna lie, like, my oldest was very, like, protective and helpful with my youngest. But it was crazy because, like, the first time my oldest held her sister and the baby started crying, she was like, get the baby, get the baby. My youngest daughter was actually born on Easter, the year she was born.
It was a partial print of an index finger, and it matched Greg Myers.
Nice.
Most likely.
Yeah, I wanted a son, but I got 2 daughters, and I was like, I'm not going to be one of those people that tries a million times to have a son. And then, literally, like, 6 years after I had my youngest, I had to have a hysterectomy, so they came at the right time. They're a blessing. What's up, Heaven?
It was federal brand ammunition.
Even though it's insane having girls, like, they are a blessing.
2 days before the crimes were committed.
Greg Myers arrested and charged with 2 counts of murder.
Oh.
Prosecutors believe Greg bought.
I don't know why it keeps saying, like, I don't know what's going on. It keeps saying that, like, certain comments are popping up saying, like, do you want to approve this comment because it's similar to blocked comments? And it's like people aren't even saying anything, so I don't know what's going on. What's up, Denise? Alright, y'all, I'm only, what's up, Tattoo 4 Girl? I'm only gonna stay on for maybe like another 15 minutes, y'all, and then, what's up, Sweet Cherry Pie? And then I'm gonna get off for the night, but I'll be back on some point tomorrow. How are you? Good morning, evening, afternoon, depending upon the time where you're at.
Although Johnny didn't recognize his uncle's face, he certainly remembered the green overalls. It was Greg.
Oh, well, good morning. What's up, Jay? Welcome back. Oh, in North Carolina. Okay. You say you better be back tomorrow. What you gonna do if I'm not Renee?
And threw back into the river as well.
Yeah, it's 11:30 at night where I'm at.
The next morning, tragically, 4-year-old Johnny woke to find his great-grandparents dead. Incredibly, he ran over a mile to his preschool. No one knows how he possibly found it, but he did.
Oh yeah, y'all, I've seen this episode already. It's messed up.
He described the scene in the only way he could, by simply explaining what he saw.
Wisconsin.
A jury
What about
found
you?
Greg Myers guilty of 2 counts of
Welcome, CBM.
He was sentenced to 2 life sentences with no possibility of parole. For all his careful planning, he never realized 2 things. First,
No, I don't.
raise the scratched serial number and tie
Oh,
the
okay,
shot
Jay.
to him.
Yeah, me too, Andrea.
Left his fingerprint
No, I don't have to get up early, but I just,
that tied him.
like, I haven't been feeling good this week, and I'm just starting to get back to normal today, so it's like, I don't want to push it and then be, like, up all night and then start feeling like crap again.
A sense of relief that we had some physical evidence.
And I gotta get my sleep while I can now, because once I start working, literally, I work the craziest hours, anywhere from 8 to 10 a.m. until sometimes 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just depends.
And it didn't work out in his favor. Thankfully, it worked out on the side of justice.
Up next, her death was first ruled an accident
I thought he was going to get away with it.
until the autopsy proved
And then, yeah.
Fire this day.
What's up, Bearded Dragon? Tomorrow I gotta figure out how to get groceries again, though, because
wanted this woman dead.
I ain't got no food left.
Greed and money are probably
What's up, Kaylee? I only got drinks left, so
But wouldn't get
tomorrow I need to figure out how to get groceries.
Mistake he made.
Just after dusk in November of 2000, firefighters in Augusta, Georgia were dispatched to a mobile home fire on the south side of town.
They're tinder boxes, and you're just talking about a matter of minutes before the entire mobile home is completely engulfed.
It took 10 minutes for firefighters to bring the blaze under control. When they did,
And then it's like, you know,
Edith Ann Hayes
yeah, I don't know
dead in the bathroom.
what I was gonna say. Sorry, lost my train of thought.
He was unable to
I be doing that sometimes.
Edith Ann Haynes, known to friends as Ann, was
I have
divorced
2.
and was on disability from her job at the Kendall Company, makers of surgical dressings. A preliminary investigation indicated the fire started in a spare
What's up,
bedroom
Sandra D?
storage space.
You guys, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this hair.
But it was believed
'Cause it's
to be
insane.
an electrical fire.
It was about the time
Insane.
it was cool and might have been some heat on, and that might have started the fire.
At the autopsy, the medical examiner expected to find evidence of smoke
Welcome
inhalation.
in, everybody. Tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are welcome and appreciated.
In her neck was broken, which usually indicates
What's up, Samantha? Welcome in.
I've never seen
So I think tomorrow maybe I'll do battles, but I don't know, because I don't want to, like, go into any of the ops lives and then be stuck battling them, because we all know how that'll go.
the medical examiner also
What's
found
up, Amelia?
the outer part of her neck.
They were consistent with fingernail marks. Whatever happened before she died was very, very violent because there were evidence of blunt force trauma.
The autopsy concluded Edith Ann Haynes was dead before the fire started. But who wanted her dead and why?
Some of these
Days earlier,
forensic file. What's up, Debbie?
larger house about 8
Some of these, like, forensic file episodes or, like, certain episodes, like, First 48 used to be, like, my favorite show until, like, a couple of the episodes I watched, like, really hit home, and that shit made me sad and angry, so I was like, I gotta get off. I can't watch the First 48 for a little while now, because it made me really mad and sad. I cried.
and he And the investigation.
It's always like the crimes with like children or like people who don't like are innocent, you know. 2020.
Miss Haynes sold her home to Mr. Bryant and already transferred the deed.
What's up, Melissa? And do you know when I was growing up as a kid, like my parents on Saturday nights, they used to watch Cops, and then after Cops, they would watch Unsolved Mysteries, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, Unsolved Mysteries used to scare the crap out of me, because, like, I don't know, the music and everything. What's up, Dog Lover? The music and everything. What's up, Queenie? The music on Unsolved Mysteries is so creepy. Yeah, like, it's just creepy. It just gives you that, like, vibe of, like, weird stuff. And then it's, like, my parents, what's up? It's me. And then, like, you know, like, my parents would be like, oh, okay, you guys, it's time to go to bed. And I'm like, now you want me to go to bed after what's up, Candy Cane? Now you want me to go to bed after you just made me listen to John Walsh talk about how some guy, a masked robber, and then they show the mask, and it's like, why? Why do you have to show us the mask? Like, no. So I used to have to put the covers over my head because I was like, man, I don't want to see anything at all. Like, nope, I don't want to see it. Welcome in, everybody. Like, no, thank you. What's up, Cheyenne? Or they would just have, like, really creepy people on Unsolved Mysteries, and I was like, dude, no. What's up, Allie? And then, you know, like, okay, I don't know if you guys know, but, like, John Walsh's son, they thought that they think that, like, Jeffrey Dahmer had something to do with, like, his son missing. What's up, Copper Bear? Something with, they think Jeffrey Dahmer had something to do with John Walsh's son, you know, incident. You're fine, Andrea. Because they found John Walsh's son, yeah. They found John Walsh's son, like, I guess, in some area by Jeffrey Dahmer's property. I want to say it was, like, somewhere, like, really close. And so they think that what's up, Karen? That he had something to do with it. And I'm like, that's insane. Yeah, they could never prove it, Andrea. So it's still, like, technically an unsolved case. But, yeah, they said that, like, they think Jeffrey Dahmer had something to do with it and all this crazy stuff. I'm like, that's just insane. What's up, Lisa? I'm like, that is so crazy. What's up, Lily? I want to say they found, like, his body or his... I don't know if they found his whole body or just part of it. Yeah, Andrea. But I remember they said, like, they found him or part of his body or something like that in a store, like, by a storage unit or something like that, I think it was. But it's just so insane, like, you know, people are sick. People are sick individuals.
Mobile home was accidental, most likely caused by an electrical problem.
Yeah, it was messed up. Tomorrow I'll tell y'all, like, the whole thing of what happened. But, alright, guys, I'm gonna get off in 5 minutes. I'm only gonna be staying on for 5 minutes, and then I'll be back sometime tomorrow. Y'all feel free to tap the screen, share the live. Gifts are appreciated. If anybody wants to help out with the rumor food, my CA is in my bio. Yeah, the whole story is, like, pretty insane, because I'm pretty sure that they said that when they were looking for more bodies from Jeffrey Dahmer. Hey, Bubbles, I'm okay, getting over some type of virus. How are you? Like, I'm pretty sure they said that when they were, like, looking for more bodies associated with Jeffrey Dahmer, that's when they found his body or part of it or something. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about it too much because I don't want them to like be like, oh, red flag, blah 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 on here. But I'm gonna get all the info because I don't remember it like completely, but I just remember I watched. What's up, Priscilla? I watched the episode of where he explained like what happened to his son, and it was crazy. It was crazy. What's up, Star? Christine. I'm okay getting over a virus. How are you? So yeah, it's just insane. Insane.
I get excited because I believe it's there.
But
I don't allow myself.
But alright. I am. But you came a little late, Christine, because I'm about to get off. But come back tomorrow because tomorrow I will be on. I'm gonna get on earlier tomorrow. I just basically hopped on tonight to be like, hey y'all, like I'm alive. Welcome, Holly. But my back is starting to hurt even though I took Tylenol. So I'm gonna get off for the night and I'm gonna get back on sometime tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. So I hope everybody has a great night and all of you be safe. And thank you for joining the Chaos Show, and I will see y'all tomorrow.